But there is no shortcut, of course, to either artistry or herohood, and having got by many hard lessons to the very bottom of the real university, the grand tutor, the goat boy, graduates to that final truth toward which, knowingly or not, he and all his avatars had been being schooled. No matter. My tutee's end is not given me to know, but I know my own that rushes toward me like a lusty buck. The wheel must come full circle. Fate's pans tipped a brief while, mewards will tip back like the pans of history. No one these days need die for the curriculum of his choice as in terms gone by. Alas, would anyone be willing to? The passion that exalts is the same that persecutes. If New Tammany's new auditorium has no flogging room beneath it, neither has it a soaring campanile above. Never was enrollment greater, or the average student less concerned for the finals. Professors have ceased to kick the child who fidgets while they lecture. Is it not that they care less strongly than they ought whether he passes, or believe less strongly that their words will be his answers? The present chancellery, by this one praised, by that condemned, has, like any others, the vices of its virtues precisely. To gain this one sacrifices that, the pans remain balanced for better and worse. Nay, rather for worse, always for worse. Late or soon we lose, sudden or slow we lose. The bank exacts its charge for each redistribution of our funds. There is an entropy to time, a tax on change, 4 nickels for 2 dimes, but always less silver. Our books stay reconciled, but who in modern terms can tell heads from tails? And as with the profession, so with the professor, so even with grand tutors, I go this final time to teach the unteachable, and shall fail. A handful will attend me, they in vain. The rest will snore in the aisles as always, make paper airplanes from my notes, break wind in reply to my questions. I know they will steal my lunch, expose their privates in the cloakroom, traffic in comic books under the seminar table. My voice grows hoarse, the chalk will break in my hand. I know what seniors will murmur in the stacks and juniors chant at their torchlight rallies. A day approaches when the clerks in Tower Hall will draw up forms. The iron tools of Maine detention are oiled and ready. It will want but a nod from the chancellor to set my advisees on me in a pack. They will not remember who ordered their schedules out of chaos and put right their college, who routed the false grand tutor, showed the way to commencement gate, and set down this single hope of studentdom, the revised new syllabus. Those same hands that lovingly one term put off my rags, sponged me in dip, will they not flip a penny for the cap and gown they dressed me in? My humble rank and tenure will be stripped from me as were Max's. My protégés will curse the hour I named them beneficiaries of my poor policy. Naked, blind, dishonored, I shall be coasted on a rusty bicycle from Great Mall, past observatory and amphitheater, turnstile and scapegoat grate, George's Gorge and intersection, yea, past the remotest model silo, beyond the forestry camps and the weirs of the watershed researchers, I shall make my way in lowest gear to the first spring of the last freshet on the highest rise of Founder's Hill. There in a riven grove beyond the shaft, one oak stands in the rock. Its top is crowned with vine. Its taproot cleaves to the spring beneath and drives, I think, to the fiery bowels of the campus. At that day's dusking, when lights come on in faculty row and my enemies raise their liquor, I'll make a goblet of my hands, drink hot toddies from that spring. My parts will be hung with mistletoe, my cleft hold the shofar fast. The oak will yield, the rock know my embrace. 3 times will lightning flash at 7:15, all the university re-speaking my love's thunder, Teruah, Tekaya, Shebarim, and it will be finished. The claps will turn me off, past but not forgotten, I shall rest. Thank you very much.
Mr. Barth will take a few questions if he's left any.
Well, that's excellent. It was a kind of a longish reading, and so maybe we've had enough for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There will be a coffee hour tomorrow at 9 o'clock in room 113 in the English building for those of you who would like to come and talk more informally with Mr. Barth. Thank you. Calvin.